Welcome back to AlphaCars and Motorcycles. My name is Ian, and today we've got a fun video for you. We're going to be going over the 2022 Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. We're going to be taking a look at some features, some general specifications, and the wonderful fit and finish that these Royal Enfields have. Let's dive in. We've got two Interceptor 650s to show you today. On the left, we have the Canyon Red colorway, and on the right, we have the Baker Express colorway. So let's take a look a little closer here. And really see this awesome retro design. Really stunning, if you ask me. So we'll do a quick walk around, and then after we get to know the looks and design, we'll dive into some specifications and general features. I love those dual exhaust pipes, really a statement as you ride down the road. So first off, the beating heart of these machines. It is a 648cc parallel twin. It is air and oil cooled. So it has an oil cooler up front. So the air flows through that, which in turn keeps the oil in the engine at a safe operating temperature. And we have these awesome fins here as well on the cylinder head, or the cylinders rather, which through air flowing over those does aid in the cooling as well. So this produces 38 foot-pounds of torque and 47 horsepower. Really a lively bike to ride. Loads of fun. Lots of grunt and kind of torque down low as well. So it really adds to the experience. These are fuel injected, so that's one of my favorite features. So there's no tinkering with carburetors or worrying if it's not going to start or run properly if it gets too cold out, or if you're at a different elevation than you normally ride at. It does all the work for you. All you got to do is push that start button and it's going to run sweet. So with that modern fuel injection in the state of tune, these will get around 70 miles to the gallon. Of course, if you ride it, behave yourself while you're riding it. And with that 3.6 gallon fuel capacity, you're really not going to have too many fuel stops, and it's going to be pennies and gas for a huge smile on your face. So these have 6-speed gearboxes. You can see this beautifully finished shifter with the linkage. Very smooth gearbox, very easy to find neutral. Very good feedback. So these bikes weigh 444 pounds wet. What I mean by wet is ready to ride, so full of gas and oil, any other fluids that may be needed as well. So that's the actual weight that you're going to be handling and maneuvering while you ride. So let's look at the brakes now. Has disc brakes front and rear, hydraulic disc brakes, and ABS is standard front and rear as well. These front brakes are 320 millimeters in diameter with a 2-piston caliper. And the rear brakes, they have a 240 millimeter disc diameter with a single piston caliper. And look at those external reservoirs on the rear shocks here. I love the gold finish and just how well that ties in with the gold accents on the rest of the machine. On both colorways as well. You can see here on the Canyon Red, that beautiful badge. And you can just see the fit and finish is really, they've really gone above and beyond on these machines. So let's move on to the seat now and the ergonomics. You can see this awesome diamond quilted patterned seat. And that seat height is 31.6 inches. So very approachable, very good to learn on. Or if you're an experienced rider, it just makes things nice and comfortable without thinking twice about being on your tippy toes, so to speak. So now that we're talking about the seat, let's throw a leg over it and check out the gauges and handlebars and general controls, and we'll start it up and hear that exhaust. All right, I've got it off the center stand now. So let's throw a leg over this. So we can see here, flat-footed with a gentle bend in the knee. Now I am 5'11", so I do have a bit of height on my side. Looking at the handlebars here, has a normal kind of motorcycle layout. So we've got the kill switch, that start button, and then we've got the high beam, low beam is always on, turn signals, horn. So now let's fire up the gauges here, and they do a awesome gauge sweep when you start it up. So let's watch that here. So you could hear that electric fuel pump prime with that modern fuel injection system. So classic gauge layout here. On the left, we've got a fuel gauge, which is very awesome to keep track of where you're at on your tank of fuel without having to open the cap and look in there. And we've got the mileage of the machine. And with this multifunction button in the middle, we can cycle through our trip A and trip B as well. And we've got our array of warning lights if need be, which is helpful in this modern machine. So we're in neutral. Let's fire it up. I'm going to pull on the clutch and hit that start button. So don't pay attention to that ABS light. That will go off on its own once you ride a few feet. The ABS system has to do a self-check every time you start it, so that is normal. So let's put it on the side stand here. These engines are absolutely so smooth. Barely any vibrations in the bars. Royal Enfield really been above and beyond to refine these and make them very well balanced. So let's give it a few revs here so you can hear that awesome dual exhaust. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this overview of these beautiful machines. I really invite you to come down and take a look for yourself, and I'm sure you'll be just as impressed as I am with these Royal Enfields. So I appreciate you watching this video. Please subscribe if you don't want to miss any more of our content with these new bikes we're selling or other projects we may have going on. And please give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and then we can figure out what videos you guys like most. These bikes are listed for sale on our website, alphacars.com. So if you're interested, feel free to come on down, give us a call or inquire. On our website, we can ship these to you as well. You don't even have to be local. With that, I wish you a great rest of your day or evening. This has been Ian from AlphaCars.